Being in the desert feels like home. Being in the desert feels like freedom. Being in the desert is where I belong. I spend my days alone, but not lonely, curious, excited to observe all that there is. But summer after summer, the days feel longer and hotter. I find myself craving a community, and my dog is getting tired of the desert heat. But how will I find myself when I'm home? How will I find meaning? How will I find the same curiosity and excitement and freedom? I suppose sometimes change can be the greatest adventure. And living on the road is not the only means to growth.
It's so simple when you are home, wake and easy, rising slow. The coffee's brewing, 200 degrees. Sleep through the morning, put your head on me. Don't go away. Take my heart, take my name. Don't go away.
Although there are still stresses and challenges at home, like rent, work, and balancing time commitments, these stresses are different than those when we are always in motion. Being in one place allows us to deepen a connection with our spaces. Even though our surroundings change less, we witness more change in the ecosystems that directly surround us. Even our backyard becomes a new space every hour, every minute, every second, and it will never be the same again. When we are constantly on the move, we tend to miss some of these minute changes. Spending longer duration of time in one space also allows us to put energy into making that space more beautiful. Not that nature needs a caretaker engineer, but this can allow us to put in energy and relate directly with our surroundings. Instead of just trying not to negatively impact our space when we're passing through, we can try our best to have a positive impact. So far, we don't have a ton planted, but we've got this peach tree back here, which surprisingly is budding. I wasn't sure how it would do considering we're at such high elevation, but it looks like it might start developing these really pretty pink flowers soon. And then here's the hoop house, which is almost done. We're building the garden beds right now, which later today, hopefully I'll get a little video of Caleb and I building that. But here's the under progress greenhouse. It's quite hot in here, which is kind of exciting. There's some lumber and then kind of the outline of the garden beds. So in here we'll have all of our peppers, tomatoes, all those goodies that are frost intolerant.
sure how you lost all control. Never thought you'd be here without any help. You're all by yourself, you're with no one else. Don't recognize a voice that says our new purpose is that we're meant to test. Latest artificial intelligence asks you to step aside. Now you must abide. Hey! No time to look behind. Too late to press rewind. Plugged in but not alive. The unwilding of the humankind. Concerned but feel obliged. That's how we all subscribe. Don't rush, just take your time. It's the unwilding of the humankind. Remember when your instinct led, getting up in the morning and your kids were fed, stepping out into the world with your feet on the ground. Your intuition said you were safe and sound. Now we read in the history book about the cave and the fire and the resources took, and we stare at the screen as it affirms and rewards, and we swipe to the left to keep moving ahead, to keep moving ahead, to keep moving ahead. No time to look behind. Too late to press rewind. Plugged in but not alive. The unwilding of the humankind. Concerned but feel obliged. That's how we all subscribe. Don't rush, just take your time. It's the unwilding of the humankind.
So I guess we're farmers now, big time farmers now. Yeehaw, we're gonna have some food growing in this here greenhouse. We got this greenhouse. Say something.
That's a garden.
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 All right.
On bended knee is no way to be free. Lifting up an empty cup I ask silently. All my destinations will accept the one that's me, so I can breathe. Circles they grow and they swallow people whole. After lives they say goodnight to wives they'll never know. And a mind full of questions and a teacher in my